Doug Krebs of Chicago Spine and Sports and Robin Becker of Healthy Results. We're going to go over today the briefcase carry or the suitcase carry. It's got a couple different names here. This exercise is very similar to a farmer's walk that a lot of people may be familiar with, where you have a weight in both hands and you're walking with it. This, we just put the weight in one hand. So you want to approach the weight. Kettlebells work really nice for this, but you can use any kind of weight here. A book bag or anything with some kind of significant weight with this. What you want to do is carry it in one hand. When you pick it up, I don't want to see any shift side to side here. Hips going one way here. The weight should be at a level of weight that it's hard for you to keep this perfect upright posture. If you have a weight that you do have a little bit of lean, back off maybe 5 or so pounds here so that you're able to maintain this. The first progression of this is you're just going to march in place. I often like this, and I find it pretty challenging here. When we lift up here, what's happening here is this whole outer side, the obliques and the glute on that side are really challenged to keep that neutral posture straight up and down. Then what you can do, if you have the space here, is we can walk over a distance. You just walk with it, making sure there's no side-to-side tilt of the upper body here. Keeping this nice and neutral. You can use a mirror if you want to make sure you're not doing that. Again, this weight should be nice and heavy for you. Start off with roughly about 25% of your body weight is a good starting point, but do it to your comfort level. But again, this should be challenging. This should not be an easy thing. You shouldn't be able to carry this over 100 yards or so. This should be 10 to 20 yards, and that's all you can do. Then you can progress. If you only can't, I'd rather have somebody go heavy with this. But if you only are limited with what weights you have, and you have a kettlebell, you can bring it up into what we call the waiter's carry. The waiter's carry, you wrap the kettlebell just like this. You get nice and tight. You pull this elbow tight to you, as if you have something underneath your arm here and you don't want somebody to pull it out. Then from this position, you just walk in place. Again, we don't want to see shift, shift. Then to further challenge it, we would go with the waiter's carry with the kettlebell up. This is very challenging to walk with in place without letting this fall. So there's the briefcase carry, waiter's carry. Great for strengthening the lateral column of the spine and just a great overall exercise.